Welcome back to more episodes of ReZero, and well, you should know that in the previous one, Subaru had kind of, backed himself into a corner. He had destroyed all the trust that Emilia had in him, and due to the effect of his rebirths, he got an inflated sense of his own grandiosity and importance, and tried to use that as a leverage to get back into Emilia's good books, where in reality, no, doesn't work like that. And the only thing that we can really be certain of right now is that Emilia doesn't really want anything to do with him right now. Completely understandable. And he's going to have to work quite hard to rectify the situation. Let's see how he goes about that. That's the butler dude that was with Felix. Hopefully, he realizes how pathetic he was and now tries his best to make amends. A great way of learning to be better is realizing when you're terrible. Is he going to take a break? So this Julius has his own motives and is playing it off as like the cool guy. But really, he's keeping himself busy to escape from his own mind. At least, are you talking about Subaru or are you talking about Julius? The imagery of him under the water is quite apt. I wouldn't like to take a peek inside Subaru's mind anytime soon. Interesting. Probably shouldn't have watched that bit. It's quite a good song. I don't know if I prefer it over the first one though. Hmm. Also, is Rem staying with Subaru on her own accord, or was she asked to by Emilia? So you're telling me he lost everything over something with no meaning? That's not helping. He's trying to be the middleman, and clear everything up and try and not have any rifts. Yeah, he's in that stage where he's not accepting any help from anyone. If he doesn't see an immediate benefit. Hey, Rem. How long has he been out on the grass? Probably. Yep. But she's fine with that, isn't she? She accepts him for all of his flaws. So she was ordered to stay there. Hmm. So they've started having public viewing of the nominees. Is she tending the stool for him? He's got to pick his words carefully, but obviously he doesn't know. Subaru's probably about to make a scene, isn't he? Does he really think that he's going to change the will of the people by having public outbursts? Mm. Until she can get rid of the bad connotations of being a silver-haired half elf. Yeah. Oh, it was just a transition effect. Is he going to throw himself into this harder now? Because he knows that she doesn't really have anyone on her side. She's one of the selection nominees, isn't it? So, how many of the five has he had a conversation with at this point? Oh yeah, because that's why he was there. Because Felix has the healing effect. Does he even have anything in his glass? Oh, yeah. Of course. And getting betrothed to someone in the running of ruling can't exactly. You can see where people are coming from, can't you? For they're serving their own self interests. Although Ferris might be closer to a wolf, not in the way that he means, though. He does wear his emotions on his sleeve, doesn't he? Hmm. Quite good words. Hopefully he takes heed of them. You see, it's a weird one because overdoing it's what caused the rift. Uh, I'm not liking the idea of this. That smile. Is he actually getting any better? Oh, yeah. He's gotten the will to carry on and better himself now, rather than just doing it out of desperation. He's seen right through him. Because, yeah, well, we haven't been told. So, Ram's in trouble, but we don't know much more than that. I wouldn't be surprised if people took it upon themselves to try and rid themselves of a half elf in the selection process, let alone if there's something more sinister in the mix. Don't say is you, because there are some others, but if only she had that conviction before. She's not letting him back. Oh, slightly worse. What did it cost her to make this contract? Hmm. You can't expect people that are running against each other for such a high prize can be completely civil. He's not in any position to do anything. That's not the words that he needs to stop him. Hmm. Considering it's him being powerless is what caused this. Okay, it depends what the white whale is. And what was with his glare just now. Does he know something? Hmm. So she's being what? Maybe controlled, or is that kind of attitude that drove him to that bit of depravity and insanity, and led him to say the words which completely drove her away. They're tired. Hmm. And he doesn't want to waste any moment. Okay, Rem. She has a she's going to be terrified of what's going on at the mansion and with Ram, but also with anything that would be potentially an issue with Subaru. Is she healing him? Hmm. In Did she learn it from Felix, or did she already have a? Well, we already know she had a healing aspect, but Yes, people care about you, Subaru. And there's something incredibly troubling about the way that he's constantly going on about Amelia in her presence, even though it's really obvious that she is. Hmm. Is that a genuine plea, or is she doing something rash? She's doing something rash. Okay, yes, I understand that he's in a bit of a rush now, but assaulting people isn't really going to help, is it? You see, everyone's acting on their own accord and doing what they think is right. Great. Having a drunk as his chauffeur. And once again, he's ignoring someone's pleas to stay where he is. Probably to a more bigger extent than you realise, mate. Yeah, he's in a place, isn't he? Always he's assuming that everyone's intentions are for the worst. Oh, that's nice to know. This is too dangerous. Is that the village that he saved the children? And he has no intention of. He's probably well aware that he won't survive this. That's what he's like. Yeah, take it all. I don't care. I'll just do the same thing next time. No breeze, no insects. Well, that's only slightly creepy. Why did they bow to him? Um, has it got anything to do with the his connection to the witch? I have no idea how it's connected, but how long has he been running for? He's done well, and I don't like that smoke. Darkened house. Not great, is it? Not great at all. Steal yourself and have another. Is that a different house? And there was something blocking the door. And there's lots of blood. And this is a battle scene. And everyone's buggered. Could you have done anything anyway, Subaru? If you had made it on time? Would he have been too late anyway? He did well for not freaking out until now. I guess the shock of it all took a little bit to sink in. Oh yeah. Hopefully she made it to the mansion. Good to see his priorities shifting. Not good. Incredibly bad. At least be in a somewhat respectable end for you. She went down fighting. He is completely broken, hasn't he? A man who has lost everything, or thought he had lost everything, has now lost the village of people which he took care of and got to know, and Rem and possibly everyone else at the mansion. So he literally has nothing. One good thing about this day is that it's pretty certain that it's going to restart. The only caveat to that would be, how the hell is he going to get to the mansion in time? I mean, now he knows what Otto is, so he doesn't have to waste time tracking him down. But is he going to restart to before Rem left? Is he going to restart back with Felix and where they're not, before he's kind of cut ties with them? Or maybe he doesn't go back at all and this is our life now. We're Remless. I can see there being quite a few people upset if that was the case, so I'm not going to assume that one. But okay, I can see why my words of where he's hit rock bottom were a bit premature. I remember a while ago, maybe the third or fourth episode, where he went into that really dark, it was almost, I think it was depressive state. Yeah, this is worse. Especially since he remembers everything that's happened for each iteration. I would struggle to find a solution to these events, Subaru. It's funny how it shifted from, I want to help Amelia win this selection, to, oh shit. Everyone I have known and grown attached to is in mortal peril. Just shows that I should never get complacent, because things can flip and go downhill incredibly quickly. But that's life. Everyone should know that by now. I'm not sure what to think of. I'm just going to assume they're cultists because they're all wearing the big robes and. Well, actually, I don't even know if it was just one guy or multiples. Probably multiples, like there's just loads of them and they're all incredibly choreographed and in sync. But I can't remember if there were bodies in the village. And I don't remember seeing anyone in the mansion courtyard where Rem's flail was. See, this episode has ended off on quite a good point because I am intrigued. I am on board. But not at a point where it's eating me up, needing to find an answer. It was more getting me thinking than having me needing to continue. At least I prefer that. I don't know about everyone else. Well, pray for Rem. Hope she gets better. And what's the cure for a knife wound to the back? Hopefully you enjoyed the episode and want to show your support to me on the channel. A great way would be to kind of tickle that like button. And if it takes your fancy, subscribe to the channel as well. Because your support gives me the motivation to continue on with this fiasco. But I have reached that time once again, so all of you out there should try to stay awesome, get some rest, and I better see you in the next one.